There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Hello, and welcome back to IGOW3. Field Rap Porter Danny here to introduce weekly challenge number 13, the Safety Third Racing Whoop Scavenger Hunt.
I'm here on location at a playground because it's where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school, when a couple of guys who were flying FPV started doing tricks in my neighborhood. I took one little flight and my mom got scared. She said,
"You're gonna have to do IGOW, you wanna fly in the air."
Thanks, Field Rap Porter Danny. This week's featured sponsor is Safety Third Racing, which was founded in 2015 and is a nationally recognized FPV drone racing club covering the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York areas. They have a diverse community of makers and pilots that advance the FPV sport through inclusive education, open innovation, and competitive racing. All beginner, intermediate, and veteran drone racing enthusiasts are welcome to attend their events.
They host a variety of open class races in the spring, summer, and fall, and then do whoop racing events in the winter. They also hold quad camps where they rent a house for 5 days of flying, crashing, and repairing. If you're in that region of the US and you're interested in checking out an event, look them up, Safety Third Racing, on Facebook, meetup.com, or multigp.com. Links are in the description below.
The club is run by a handful of volunteers, including Susan Smith, who you probably know as Rue FPV. Videos of the Safety Third Racing events, as well as her other awesome FPV content, which was the inspiration for this video's opening, can be found on her YouTube channel. Link in the description below and in the info up here. I highly recommend checking out her content if you haven't already.
I absolutely second that recommendation. Rue makes some of the most fun and creative FPV content out there. Okay, so now let's jump into the requirements for weekly challenge number 13, the Safety Third Racing Scavenger Hunt. Requirement number 0 is that your video can be no more than 100 seconds and you must follow all of the IGOW3 posting rules.
Requirement number 1 is you must complete 4 of the 5 following disarm tricks. Number 1 is a slide disarm, where you fly up to a slide or a sloped surface, you disarm, slide down that surface some ways, and then rearm and take off again before you stop sliding. Number 2 is a ground glide, which is basically the same thing except on a flat surface. You're going to fly in with some momentum, disarm, slide on the ground for a little bit, rearm, and then take off again before you stop sliding. Number 3 is a perch, which is basically just landing on something high up, like a street lamp or something taller is the goal for this challenge. Requirement number 4 is a self-perch or a self-landing. That's when you fly back in and you land on yourself in some way. Your transmitter is something that you can land on as well. And number 5 is a disarm dive. This is basically when you're flying up really high and then you disarm, or you can failsafe, that also counts as a disarm, and then you fall down for some distance while disarmed, and then rearm again and start flying before you hit the ground.
Requirement number 2 is that you must complete 4 out of the 5 following classic tricks. Number 1 would be tree surfing, so you must fly around the branches and leaves for at least 3 seconds. Number 2, a chase clip, follow anything for at least 3 seconds. Human gait, fly through the legs or arms of another human, not you. Odysseus' arrow, fly through 12 or more natural gaits in a line. Number 5, face punch, crash into the face. Self-face punch is allowed, and old clips are allowed.
Requirement number 3 is that you must complete at least 3 of the required tricks or tasks in one continuous clip. This week is designed to be a fun little break from the difficult challenges. Hopefully this week will give you a little more time to spend time doing repairs and or working on a creative edit rather than learning and practicing the trick all week. Good luck and happy whooping!
actual zippity-doo-dah.